Hello, this is our setup moment and Matt's complaining his head's touching the top of the frame. I don't want 2 meters of space above my head. Yes, we're talking about I'm short, Matt's tall again.
We seem to come back to this quite a bit, don't we?
How many times do I get comments on my videos? Are you a midget? No, okay, 5'8", not midget. Not tall? Not tall. Not playing basketball. And it's not because white men can't jump, it's because I'm short and uncoordinated.
And can't jump.
And can't jump! We weren't going to talk about that, but we can't get away from it.
It's just happened.
But we were going to talk about misadventures in the music world.
I have discovered a particular song. I don't usually like songs that have a bit of what sounds like sugar through them. And there's one rather sweet song I do like, except for one lyric. The song is by Owl City and is called Fireflies.
Okay.
And if you know it, it's this very sweet little tune about what sounds like a really good drug trip. The thing is, there's one particular line, well, one particular verse that caught my ear, which is where he says, and I quote, I get 1,000 hugs from 10,000 lightning bugs as they try to teach me how to dance. Now, first of all, like I said, that's the text. First round of subtext is he has access to the good chemicals. Next layer though, if you do the maths, he gets 1,000 hugs from 10,000 lightning bugs. So his imagination has generated 9,000 lightning bugs that don't like him. Which means that the chemicals he's using might have a bit more edge to them than he'd actually like, because he's actually creating enemies through his imagination, which has me a little concerned.
There's a self-image problem going on there, I think.
Isn't there? When even insects are rejecting you, I think perhaps that's why he's turned to music in the first place. If I can play something, girls will talk to me.
Yeah, 1 in 10 lightning bugs like me, I can maybe up that average if I put out some...
That'd be a great public service announcement. Do you want to attract more than 1 in 10 lightning bugs? We suggest you sing about fireflies. Brought to you by the Insect Association of the Music World.
Late night infomercial coming to you soon.
But I have to say, I did a series of shows over the years called Matt versus the Music World, and I've heard some just amazing lyrics. One of my favourites of all time came from N.E.R.D., the song She Wants to Move. These words are buried in my head. Line 1, her ass is a spaceship, followed by the line, I want to ride.
Subtle!
I know we have a lot of guys in their teens to 20s watching YouTube videos. Fellas, pay close attention. Don't ever compare a woman's behind to any sort of vehicle, particularly one that is huge and shoots fire out the back. Bad idea.
Advice you shouldn't need. I've thought of a segue. Don't you have a show in the Melbourne International Comedy Festival?
Funnily as it happens, I do indeed, entitled Advice You Should Need. And what, we haven't discussed this previously, but what I'll get you to do when you're editing is to throw up a picture of one of my collector's cards here. I know it's with me without pants, but I'm sure they'll get over it, really.
Look, you without pants is not the worst things people have seen on my channel. So
why do you think the lens is set at that point?
It's you know, convenience. I know.
Free and easy.
Yeah.
Yes, that kicks off on Wednesday, and there's a whole lot of advice you should need that will be cropping up, including one of my favourite points made from the last bit of cruise work I was on. This won't apply to most of you guys, as this will be towards the other end of your life, but let me just say, a bald head is better than a bad wig. The number of times you see people... Well, what I don't think they realise is that a bad wig, you actually still look bald, but if you've just got the skin, you just look bald. If you've got the bad wig, you look bald, vain and stupid. So just go with the skin. One time I saw a guy, big thatch of orange, 70-year-old face, big thatch of like orangey auburn hair, strip of nothing, and then grey. And you've got to feel for his wife, because she has to stand between him and every reflective surface on the planet. And that's got to be exhausting, I swear.
Do you think she's doing it on purpose? Because as soon as I see things like that, I think, do you own a mirror? You know, is it an elaborate practical joke on her part?
It may well have been. We've been together 50 years and I don't like you anymore. So
I'll have a link over here in the usual place. If you're lucky enough to be in Melbourne for the Melbourne International Comedy Festival, a link to Matt's show so you know more about it. Link to Matt's channel. This is a response to the slap video we shoot every couple of weeks. And hoping Matt's going to be very busy for the next couple of weeks, but hoping to have him back here soon.
absolutely. Well, the slaps still need to be done while I'm doing my festival. I have a duty to uphold here.
There are people that need slapping, and we'll see you sometime very soon on the YouTubes.